singular line written on the back of a student's blank exam paper by a bored Oxford professor would go on to create one of the greatest novels ever written and define an entire genre for decades to come. That line being, "In the hole in the ground there lived a hobbit," and of course leading to The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. Tolkien was a World War I veteran, a linguist, a deeply Catholic man who spent years of his life quietly creating languages just for fun. Tolkien had been building the mythology around Middle-earth for over a decade before The Hobbit was even created. This story about Bilbo Baggins was nearly an accident. It started as just a story for his kids, but eventually ended up getting passed around until it found its way into a publisher's hands. It was published in 1937, and it would go on to pretty much define the genre of high fantasy. Whilst it received early commercial success, it did take a while for it to become the phenomenon we know it as. But with the publication of Lord of the Rings and its commercial success in America as a paperback eventually led to it becoming the famous story we know and love today. Funnily enough, the reason I love it so much is precisely because it doesn't feel like a foundation of an entire genre. It's cozy, it's funny, it moves fairly fast, and at the center of it all is just a little hobbit who wants to go home. But watching him quietly become someone extraordinary really gets to me every time. You really don't need me to tell you to read this because I'm sure you've been told to read it before. But if you haven't yet broached Tolkien and the Lord of the Rings, try picking it up and see if you enjoy it too.